Welcome to Run It Back Philly. DJ Eastwood doesn't need your mother***ing intro.
But he's such a basketball genius. Here's another reason he's a basketball genius. Have you ever seen that step back in the history of the game? Like, he literally invented a move.
Yep.
He manipulates the game to such a level that he broke it down in slow motion and said, okay, I'm allowed a gather step, right? That's in the rule book. So when I dribble and take a step here, I'm still gathering so I can take this extra little half step and push even farther. Like, who studies the game that hard to figure that out and create that? Because he really does take a little half a step and pushes even more. It's like an advanced step back that broke the rule book. It's like, wait, is this a travel or not? We can't figure it out. He's that smart.
It's incredible. And like you said, I don't think anyone else has ever done that. Like, he was really the first one to understand the rule book to that extent. Dude, his IQ is insane. But
yeah, he's outsmart. Yeah, he's thinking more than working.
It's also kudos to the refs for not calling it a travel in the beginning, because they were like, refs are probably pretty good knowing the rules, but like, that is so, like, Harden is walking on the fine line between legal and not, and he does it better than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
In fast motion, it looks like 4 steps. But then you watch it and you're like, wait, he's dribbles here, he gathers, and he takes like 2 little half steps as he's gathering. I don't know. I guess it's legal.
And if you pay attention, like, everybody always used to be like, Harden, he travels every time. Harden travels every time. But now you never hear anybody complain about traveling.
No, they've accepted the fact that it's technically legal and there's nothing they can do about it.
He's a beast. And we have
the same goes with him baiting defenders into fouling him. Like, I used to say that he baits officials, but now that I really watch him closely, he's just so smart at drawing fouls. Like, you put your arm out to the right 6 inches, he's going under your wrist with the ball.
Yeah,
he draws fouls.
Yeah,
if it's so easy, everyone would do it. You know.
Yeah, we're very biased, but watching Harden, like, Harden's thing is like, he always reaches his arm out to make the defender think they can tap it away, and then he just swipes up every time, and it's so impressive.
To us, it's so impressive, but on the opposition, you're like, oh, that's such a pussy move, you know?
Super corny. Like, he's like Chris
corny.
Paul. He's like Chris Paul. You hate him until he's on your team. It's like Embiid. Embiid is the center version of James Harden. They are so similar to each other. It's crazy.
Bro, Maxi's going to start getting to the line, too. That's what people don't realize, because he doesn't get the calls he deserves. Once he gets a star reputation, he's going to get way more calls, and he'll be averaging like 6 free throws.
That was in your breakdown, too, where he absolutely got mollywopped and tackled in the lane.
Yeah, it's like
by what's his name, and no call at all. He landed flat on his back. Like,
dude, Harden would have got like a flagrant 1 for that.
Dude, Sims would have got kicked out of the game.
Probably.
Maxey gets plastered in the paint, never gets a call.
He's so good, bro.
So good.
One thing about Maxey, dude, like, we have put him in so many situations. Like last year, play next to Ben Simmons, even though you're not a shooter. He produced still. And then this year, we're like, run the point guard. He still produced. And then when Embiid was out, be the first option, average 25 a game. He produced. And now we're like, oh, Harden's here. How about you are the shooting guard now, the third option or whatever, a different role, and he's still producing. No matter where you put this kid, he's going to produce. He's a real basketball player, and he doesn't care. He doesn't complain. He just accepts what it is, and that's why I love him. Like, I wish Tobias had that gene in him, but obviously not.
No, he doesn't.
Tobias,
I think Tobias.
Yeah, he's slow.
Tobias might be at the point where he's like known his whole life. You know, I was in the NBA. I was pretty good, but like, I'm not a superstar, and they paid me an ass ton of money. I'm cool. I got paid way more than I should have. I'm fine. Like, I don't think does he really care that much?
I think I think he cares right now. Like, I think he doesn't feel confident and doesn't feel good because everybody knows that he's the odd man out. and I think that affects him a little bit, and you can tell on the court. But he did get his bag, so hey, whatever, dude.
Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. I guess
He has played well in the fourth quarters recently. So there's that, I guess.
the fourth quarter last game, yeah, he hit 2 shots, I believe, that were just quick decision catch and shoot shots, and it's like if he can just get into that mode of
Just
himself,
don't dribble. Just
don't dribble. Yeah, catch it and shoot it or pass it.
Like the coaches have to be telling him this, right? Like